Listen closely. This is not a coincidence. While you were aimlessly scrolling, perhaps looking for a distraction or a momentary escape from the pressure you have been feeling, a divine intervention reprioritized your entire destiny. You need to understand the magnitude of this moment. An emergency meeting was called in the heavens, not to issue a warning and not to declare a disaster, but to announce a celebration that has your name written all over it. The Father declared to the angelic hosts that your season of patience, your season of crying in the dark, your season of faithfulness in total obscurity has concluded. Your time of waiting is officially over. Your name has been escalated to the #1 position on today's divine blessing manifest. And this message was dispatched to intercept you before you looked at anything else. Your spirit compelled you to stop because this is a sacred delivery, not random content. This is what the ancient texts call a Moed. In Hebrew, a Moed is not just a time on a clock. It is an appointed time, a meeting place in time where the divine intersects with the human timeline. Attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you. And strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuru readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment. It is a scheduled appointment on heaven's calendar that was fixed before the foundations of the earth were laid. You have likely felt the tension building up to this day. For the last few weeks, perhaps even the last few months, you have felt a strange resistance, a heaviness, or a series of frustrating delays. You have watched others receive their breakthroughs while you remain stuck in the hallway of waiting. But I am here to tell you that every frustration, every closed door, and every delay you experienced earlier was a strategic move by God to clear a path, ensuring you would receive this transmission with zero interference. You are no longer in the waiting room. You are no longer in the wilderness. You are first in line. You have passed the tests that others failed. You have kept your appointment, and when you show up for a divine appointment, heaven responds by unsticking what was stuck and releasing what was withheld. 3 transformative gifts, engraved with your name, were prepared overnight. These are not distant promises. These are not metaphors. These are activating impartations set to reshape your existence in under 40 days. The first will redefine your mornings and your mental clarity. The second will alter how the world perceives and responds to you. And the third is the very reason the adversary attempted to divert your attention multiple times before you clicked on this. But you are here. You made it. And before we unlock these 3 gifts, I need you to understand the physics of what is happening right now. Science tells us that everything is energy. Quantum physics reveals that the act of observation changes reality. When you focus your intention, you collapse waves of probability into a single particle of reality. Spiritually, we call this faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Right now, by listening to this voice, you are aligning your reticular activating system, the part of your brain that filters reality, with a new frequency of divine favor. You are tuning out the noise of the world and tuning into the frequency of the kingdom. This is why you feel that resonance in your chest right now. It is your spirit confirming truth. Let's talk about the first gift. This is an impartation to redefine your mornings. You may have struggled recently with waking up feeling heavy, anxious, or already defeated before your feet even touch the floor. That ends today. The first gift is the gift of sovereign authority over your day. In the ancient wisdom, the morning is considered the womb of the day. It is when the veil between the physical and the spiritual is thinnest. God is releasing a new grace upon you to conquer the morning. This is not just about waking up early, it is about waking up empowered. Biologically, when you wake up, your cortisol levels, the stress hormone, naturally spike to get you moving. But for many of you, due to the stress of life, the mortgage, the relationships, the uncertainty of the future, that cortisol spike has turned into chronic anxiety. You wake up in fight or flight mode. But the divine shift happening right now is neutralizing that anxiety. You are receiving a download of peace that surpasses all understanding. From tomorrow morning, you will notice a difference. You will wake up with a song in your heart or a strategy in your mind. This is the download. This first gift is crucial because how you start the trajectory of your day determines where you land. God is giving you the strategy of the first fruits of your time. As you begin to dedicate those first waking moments to gratitude, to silence, to connection with the source, you will see a supernatural efficiency enter your life. Tasks that used to take you hours will take minutes. Problems that seemed like mountains will shrink into molehills. This is the acceleration that comes when you are in alignment. You are being given the power to command your morning, as it is written in the book of Job. Have you commanded the morning since your days began and caused the dawn to know its place? You are being reinstated as the commander of your time. Before I reveal the second gift, which is going to shock many of you because of how specific it is to your current situation, I want you to take a second to anchor this first gift. If you are ready to reclaim your mornings and walk in supernatural efficiency, I want you to simply whisper, "I receive my time back." Do it now. Feel the shift. Now the second gift. This is the one that will alter how the world perceives and responds to you. For a long time, you have felt invisible. You have felt like you are speaking, but no one is listening. You have presented ideas at work or in your business or to your family, and they have been dismissed only for someone else to say the exact same thing a week later and get applauded. That spirit of invisibility is being broken right now. The second gift is the mantle of favor. In psychology, there is a concept called the halo effect, where one positive trait causes people to view everything else about a person positively. Spiritually, this is the anointing of favor. It is a light that shines from within you that you cannot manufacture, but you can receive. God is placing a spiritual highlighter on you. Starting from this moment, when you walk into a room, the atmosphere will change. You won't have to shout to be heard. Your presence alone will command respect. This is happening because you have been in the crushing. You know, olives must be crushed to produce oil. Grapes must be crushed to produce wine. You have been through the crushing. You have felt the pressure on every side. You thought the pressure was meant to destroy you, but the Father is saying no. The pressure was necessary to extract the oil. And now that fresh oil is flowing. This oil is the substance of favor. People who used to ignore you will suddenly seek your counsel. Doors that were slammed in your face will be opened from the inside by people you don't even know. This second gift is vital because you are entering a season of influence. You are not just called to survive, you are called to impact. Whether you are a parent, a business owner, an employee, or a creative, your voice carries weight now. The enemy tried to silence you because he knew that once you found your voice, you would liberate others. But the muzzle has been removed. You will find that strangers will go out of their way to bless you. You will find favor in legal situations, in financial transactions, and in difficult conversations. This is not luck. Do not call it luck. It is the Moed. It is the appointed time of favor. There is a specific reason why this is happening now on February 7th. In the cycle of the year, we are moving out of the initial planning phase and into the execution phase. The spiritual atmosphere is shifting from thought to action. You are being equipped not just to dream, but to build. And to build, you need cooperation. You need resources. You need favor. That is why this gift is arriving today. Now we are approaching the third gift. And I must warn you, the next revelation may challenge your logic, but it will liberate your spirit. This third gift is the very reason the adversary attempted to divert your attention multiple times before you clicked on this video. He did not want you to know this. He wanted you to stay in the loop of lack and struggle. But the cycle breaks now. The third gift is the gift of divine recompense and restoration. You have lost things. I am speaking to someone who feels they have lost years. You feel you lost time in a bad marriage, or you lost money in a bad investment, or you lost your health to stress. You look at the calendar, you look at your age, and you do the math, and the math doesn't look good. You think, it's too late for me to start over. It's too late for me to build wealth. It's too late for me to find true love. The logic of the world says, time lost is gone forever. But the logic of the kingdom says, I will restore to you the years that the locust has eaten. This third gift is the supernatural acceleration of restoration. God is not just going to give you back what you lost. He is going to give you what you would have had if you had never lost it, plus interest. This is the law of the thief. When the thief is caught, he must pay back sevenfold. The enemy has been caught stealing your joy, your peace, and your resources. Today, the verdict is in, and the restitution order has been signed. This means that in the next 40 days, you are going to see things happen that usually take 10 years. You are going to see financial opportunities that appear out of nowhere. A debt cancelled, a check in the mail, a promotion that skips 3 levels of hierarchy. You are going to see relationships healed that seemed dead. This is the Joel 2 blessing. It is the restoration of the years. Why is this happening? Because you held on. Do you realize how rare that is? Most people give up. Most people get bitter. But you, even with tears in your eyes, you kept a tiny ember of faith burning. You kept searching. You kept praying. You kept clicking on messages of hope instead of giving in to despair. That faithfulness attracted this Moed. I want to give you a practical key to activate this third gift. It requires a shift in your vocabulary. For the last few years, your language has likely been descriptive of your struggle. You have said things like, I'm so tired, I'm broke, I'm sick of this. I understand. It was true in the natural, but to activate the restoration, you must speak the language of the solution. You must begin to say, I am recovering all. I am in my season of abundance. I am the head and not the tail. This is not fake it till you make it. This is prophesying to dry bones. Remember the valley of dry bones? They were dead, dry, hopeless. But the prophet was told to speak to them. And as he spoke, they came together. Your finances might look like dry bones. Your dreams might look like dry bones. But as you speak this third gift over your life, the rattling is starting. The structure is coming back together. We are entering a 40-day corridor of transformation. 40 is a significant number. It rained for 40 days and nights to cleanse the earth. Moses was on the mountain for 40 days to receive the law. Jesus was in the wilderness for 40 days to defeat the enemy. You are entering your 40 days of victory. During these next 40 days, I want to challenge you. This is your part of the covenant. God provides the power. You provide the container. I want you to commit to a simple morning ritual to anchor these gifts. Every morning for the next 40 days, before you look at your phone, before you check the news, before you talk to anyone, take 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. Sit in silence, close your eyes, and visualize these three gifts active in your life. See yourself waking up with energy. Gift 1. See yourself walking into your workplace or your home, glowing with favor, people smiling at you, doors opening for you. Gift 2. See your bank account growing, your body healing, your relationships thriving. Gift 3. Feel the emotion of it. Gratitude is the magnetic force that draws these things from the spiritual realm into the physical realm. If you can thank God for it before you see it, you have the key to the miraculous. There is a specific person listening to this right now. You have been worried about a legal document or a contract. It has been stuck on someone's desk. I hear the Spirit saying, "It is signed." The delay was protection, but now the release is promotion. Watch for news regarding this within the next 7 days. There is another person listening who has been dealing with a chronic pain in the shoulder and neck area, a physical manifestation of the burden you have been carrying. As you receive this word, roll your shoulders back, take a deep breath. The burden is lifted, the yoke is destroyed, the pain is leaving your body now because the stress that caused it is being evicted by the peace of God. You are part of a remnant. You are the chosen ones. This term isn't about elitism, it's about responsibility. You have been chosen to demonstrate what is possible when a human being fully aligns with the divine. You are a prototype of the new way of living. People are going to watch your life in the coming months and ask, what is your secret? How are you so calm when the world is chaotic? How are you prospering when the economy is shaking? And you will tell them, I had a divine appointment. I received a Moed. I want to address the skeptics in your mind, the voice that says, this sounds too good to be true. This is for someone else, not me. That voice is the guardian of your limitations. It is the ego trying to keep you safe in the known, even if the known is miserable. You must bypass that guard. You do that by taking action. Here is your action step. This is a micro reassignment of your destiny. I want you to engage with this message not just as a consumer, but as a participant. When you type a confirmation, you are physically manifesting your agreement. I want you to go to the comments section and write, I accept my appointment. My waiting is over. By typing this, you are driving a stake in the ground. You are marking this date, February 7th, as the turning point. Years from now, you will look back at this moment as the day everything shifted. Do not underestimate the power of a prophetic act. Furthermore, this channel is a gathering place for the chosen ones. We are building a community of people who are waking up, who are refusing the status quo, and who are stepping into their power. If you haven't already, you need to be connected here. This is your spiritual refueling station. Click that subscribe button, not to boost a metric, but to lock in your frequency. Turn on the notification bell so that when the next download comes, and it will come, you are the first to receive it. You don't want to miss the instructions for the next phase of this 40-day journey. Let's go deeper into the second gift, the gift of favor, because I sense many of you are underestimating its power. Favor is not just people liking you. Favor is God solving problems for you that you cannot solve yourself. Favor is the exception to the rule. Everyone else has to wait in line. Favor gets you to the front. Everyone else has to pay full price. Favor gets you the discount. Everyone else gets rejected. Favor gets you accepted. You have thought that you need to work harder to get what you want. Hard work is honorable, but hard work without favor is toil. It leads to burnout. You have been toiling. You have been grinding your gears. God is saying, switch gears. Shift from the gear of effort into the gear of grace. Grace is the grease in the gears of life. When you have favor, things glide. Imagine a sailboat. You can row a boat with your own strength and you will move, but you will be exhausted. Or you can raise the sails and catch the wind. The wind is the ruach, the spirit, the favor of God. This Moed is the wind picking up. Stop rowing. Raise your sails. How do you raise your sales? By expectation. Expect favor today. When you go to the grocery store, expect favor. When you open your email, expect favor. When you answer the phone, expect favor. Your expectation sets the sales. And regarding the third gift, the restoration, let's be specific. Some of you have been grieving the loss of a connection with a child or a family member. The estrangement has broken your heart. You have tried to fix it with words, and it only got worse. This gift of restoration includes the hearts of the people you love. God is working on them right now. You don't have to call them and beg. You don't have to manipulate. The Holy Spirit is hovering over them, softening their hearts, reminding them of the love. You will receive a contact. It might be a text, a call, or a visit. When it happens, don't force it. Just receive it. This is the restoration of the years. There is a financial aspect to this restoration as well. There are accounts that have been held up, settlements that have been delayed, and inheritances that have been contested. The blockage is being removed. The angel of the Lord is dispatching to clear the paperwork. You are going to see movement. But remember, with new levels come new devils. The reason the enemy attacked you so hard before this moment is because he saw your potential. He saw this day coming. He tried to get you to quit 3 days ago so you wouldn't be here today. But you beat him. You are here. You survived. And because you survived, you are now authorized to thrive. The next 40 days are critical. You must guard your gates, guard your ear gate. Be careful what you listen to. Don't listen to the news that spreads fear. Don't listen to gossip. Guard your eye gate. Be careful what you watch. Watch things that inspire you, that educate you, that elevate you. Guard your mouth gate. Speak life. If you catch yourself complaining, stop, cancel it, and speak the opposite. You are in a spiritual incubator. You are being reformed. This is why you are a chosen one. Being chosen isn't always easy. It often means you have to walk a lonely path. It means you don't fit in with the crowd. It means you feel things more deeply than others. But the reward of being chosen is a closeness with the Creator that the world cannot understand. It is a peace that stands still in the middle of a storm. It is a joy that doesn't depend on circumstances. As we prepare to close this transmission, I want to release a prayer of activation over you. You don't have to do anything but receive. Open your hands, palms facing up wherever you are. This is a sign of surrender and receptivity. Father, I thank you for the one listening right now. I thank you that you chose them before the foundation of the world. I thank you that you preserved them through the storm, through the heartbreak, through the confusion. I declare that their mode has arrived. I activate the gift of the sovereign morning, give them rest and wake them with power. I activate the gift of the mantle of favor. Let doors open for them that no man can shut. I activate the gift of restoration. Bring back everything the enemy stole, sevenfold. I seal this word in their spirit. Let no doubt pluck it out. Let no fear choke it. Let it take root and bear fruit in the next 40 days, in the mighty name of the one who calls you friend. Amen. You feel that lightness? That is the burden falling off. That is the old season shedding like a dead skin. You are new. Now the work begins, the internal work. Do not let this feeling fade. Protect it, nurture it. Come back to this message if you need to be reminded of who you are. Listen to it every morning for the next week if you have to. Repetition reprograms the mind. You are rewriting the code of your destiny. And remember the community. We are here for you. Share your story in the comments. If you feel a shift, tell us. If you see a breakthrough, testify. Your testimony is the key that unlocks someone else's prison. When you share what God has done for you, you prophesy to others that He can do it for them. The algorithm brought you here, but God kept you here. The shift starts now. The waiting is over. You are first in line. Walk in it. Breathe it in. Live it out. Before you go, there is one last secret I need to whisper to your spirit. The third gift, the restoration, has a multiplier effect. When you begin to walk in it, it doesn't just bless you, it blesses your children and your children's children. You are breaking generational curses right now. You are the cycle breaker in your bloodline. The poverty stops with you. The addiction stops with you. The divorce stops with you. The depression stops with you. You are establishing a new baseline for your lineage. That is why the battle was so hard. It wasn't just about you. It was about the generations coming after you. But you won. You stood your ground. And now, the blessing flows. Go in peace. Go in power. And remember, you are watched over, you are guided, and you are deeply, deeply loved. This is your time. February 7th. Mark it. The day everything changed. I'll see you in the next video. The next revelation is already being prepared, and trust me, you do not want to miss what is coming next. It connects the dots in a way you never imagined. Until then, stay chosen, stay faithful, stay awake. This is your Moed. Seize it. End of transmission, but you are still here. You did not click away when the transmission ended. You did not scroll to the next distraction. That tells me everything I need to know about your spirit. It tells me that you are not just looking for a motivational high. You are looking for transformation. You are the remnant, the 1% of the 1%. And because you stayed, I'm going to share with you the advanced manual, the mechanics of what actually happens to your biology and your reality in the hours after a spiritual activation. Most people are not ready for this conversation, which is why I saved it for the end. You need to understand that what we just did was not merely poetic, it was energetic surgery. And like any surgery, there is a recovery period. There is a reaction. In the next 72 hours, you are going to experience what scientists call homeostasis and what mystics call resistance. Your old life, the version of you that has been addicted to struggle, addicted to cortisol, and addicted to the narrative of not enough, is going to fight for its survival. It does not want to die. The ego is a survival mechanism, and it perceives this new level of favor and peace as a threat. So here is what you must expect, so you are not blindsided. You might wake up tomorrow feeling heavier than usual. You might experience a sudden wave of irritation, or an old memory of a past failure might loop in your mind with high-definition clarity. Do not panic. Do not think the prayer didn't work. This is the evidence that it did work. When you disturb the sediment at the bottom of a glass of water, the water gets cloudy before it clears. You are clearing the sediment. This is the chemical detox of the soul. Let's bridge the gap between science and spirit here. Your brain has neural pathways, highways of information that have been paved by years of thinking the same thoughts. I'm always behind. They never pick me. Money is hard to get. These are physical grooves in your gray matter. Today, we declared a new truth. We started hacking a new path through the forest. But the old highway is still wide and paved. For the next few days, your brain will naturally want to take the easy route, the old route. This is why willpower fails. You cannot fight this with willpower. You must fight it with awareness. When that old thought comes, and it will, you must treat it like a telemarketer. You see the number, you recognize the scam, and you hang up. You do not engage. You do not argue with it. You simply say, that is an old program. I no longer subscribe to that service. And then you pivot. You immediately replace it with the new data we installed today. This is how you physically rewire your brain. It is called neuroplasticity, but the ancients called it the renewing of the mind. Now I want to give you a specific tool to navigate this transition. It is called the 24-hour silence fast. I don't mean you stop talking completely. You have jobs, you have families. I mean you stop talking about your problems. For the next 24 hours, you are forbidden from verbalizing any complaint, any fear, or any observation of lack. If your back hurts, you don't say, "My back is killing me." You acknowledge it silently and breathe healing into it, but you do not give it a voice. If a bill arrives, you do not say, "I can't afford this." You look at it and say, "God is my source," and you put it down. Why is this crucial? Because your voice is the steering wheel of your life. The word abracadabra comes from an Aramaic phrase meaning, "I create as I speak." Every time you voice a complaint, you are writing a new contract with misery. You are signing on the dotted line for another season of pain. By fasting from negative speech for just 24 hours, you starve the old timeline. You suffocate the demons of your past by cutting off their oxygen supply. Can you do that? It is harder than you think. It requires a level of mindfulness that most adults have lost. But you are not most adults. If you accept this challenge, I want you to write in the comments right now, "I am silencing the old story." Do it as a pledge to yourself, not to me. Let the community see your commitment. When you see someone else write it, like their comment. Support them. We are building a grid of protection around each other. There is another secret dynamic you need to be aware of. It is the vacuum law of prosperity. As you begin to walk in this chosen status, people will leave your life. It might be a friend you've had for 20 years. It might be a partner. It might be a co-worker who suddenly turns cold. Do not chase them. I repeat, do not chase them. Their spirit is reacting to your light. Your vibration is rising, and if they are committed to staying low, your presence becomes uncomfortable for them. It irritates their demons. Let them go. If you try to hold on to people who are anchored to your past, you will remain anchored with them. God is clearing attention. You need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you. And strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuzazara readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment.